Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday Wholeness. And my name is Karen Lubin. I'm a woman of sales and influence, and I'm a transition coach and catalyst. I'm also director of the passion test programs around the world. And one of the things that I love to say is that I work with successful professionals to help you get out of overwhelm and burnout and a sense of needing more connection to what has meaning to you. So today we're going to be talking about leadership. And I want to talk about leadership because it was what inspired me actually today. I've been thinking about leadership for a long time. My past experience has been as a teacher, as an administrator in public schools, and then as director of the passion test programs, as I mentioned. And one of the things I noticed is that we often think of leadership as a role that we fit into. And the truth is, I am actually talking about leadership for you as an entrepreneur, or whether you're in a corporate job or whatever you're in, that this is about coming from leadership from within. Because when you know you can lead your own life, everything shifts. So I'm going to talk about 3 out of the 5 qualities of a really wow leader, because I believe, and this is actually my own work that I've been doing, trying to define what a wow leader is. And I'll at some point perhaps even talk about what a wow team looks like. So a wow leader is someone who is real. And what I mean by that is someone who is willing to share what's truly going on in their life with everyone that they interact with. That it's not about compartmentalizing and saying, I'm fine, when you're not. Because that really sets you up for either people will be surprised when you just can't handle something and you blow up because you're really not fine, or you're not really sharing what's going on and you begin to feel separate. And that is not a good feeling, nor does it support your team to actually grow together and feel more connected. So being real, that's the number one. The other thing is to be respectful. I believe this is kind of an overstated and obvious thing, and yet I say it because it's not so obvious. So being respectful means that, like I've talked about in the past, you know how we have compassion for ourselves, we also have to have compassion for others. We need to listen. When I talked about authentic connection, it's also about really being present with people and listening to what their needs are. You might not agree, and yet you still need to listen. That's important. Another thing that I think is so important is, let's see, there's 5 of these, and I'm just going to go to the one that I think is important for us as a group. And that is, yes, I think it's going to be resiliency. Resiliency to me is something that we don't always often talk about, and it's so critical. So resiliency is about having a foundation for yourself where you feel connected to you, where you feel connected and have a support system in place so that you're able to take time for yourself, that you're able to fill your own cup up inside, and that you're not really kind of burned out. So that resiliency is about filling your cup up, and how you do that, whether it's meditation, whether it's journaling, whether it's connecting with friends, whether it's being outdoors, whether it is doing yoga, or whatever it is that just, walking outside. It has to fill you up. And that's, you're building your resiliency, because then when you are more resilient as a leader, things don't, take you off kilter so quickly. It's really more a matter of having a more centered place in which you come from. And I think that also builds trust with people. They know you're not going to fly off the handle, so to speak. You're actually going to be a little more calm and collected, which is really resiliency. And I think that flexibility is also another word for resiliency, that you're flexible, you're open. So real, respectful, and resiliency are 3 of the 5 qualities of being a wow leader. And I'll talk about the other 2 next week. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy being a leader from wherever you are. And think about how you can expand your own inner leadership out into the world. Have a great day. Thank you.